For years, Erie Street East has proven to be one of Windsor's most popular meeting places, with its year-round festivals and special events. Famous for its 1.5 kilometers of restaurants, cafes, fashion boutiques, and residential diversity, the Erie Street business community generates a substantial amount of revenue for the City of Windsor through these events, including the revenue of nearly 50,000 tourists per year, and additional revenues through business taxes and parking. And although there are many economic challenges ahead, the Erie Street Business Association sees opportunity and believes now is the time to move forward towards a greener, more environmentally appropriate streetscape. The specifications for this street plan will be based on the feasibility and efficiency of the street design. The Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, or LEED, for neighborhood development, will map out the design criteria and guidelines, establishing Erie Street and Windsor as one of North America's most progressive, environmentally friendly, and sustainable communities. Now more than ever, with the incentives of new government initiatives, an environmentally conscious restructuring of Erie Street East will become recognized as a leader in the green building sector. It has been shown that when communities have taken on these greening initiatives, these streets and their businesses flourish due to the design improvements implemented. Two examples are Argyle Street in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and Strada Street in Copenhagen, Denmark. In 1995, the Halifax Regional Municipality approved a boardwalk along Argyle Street in order to widen sidewalk space, allowing for a more fluid pedestrian walkway. They also added gardens, lighting, and patio seating. In 2004, a downtown Halifax pedestrian study showed a 29% increase of pedestrian traffic every year since 1995. And on Strada Street in Copenhagen, Denmark, buses, trams, cars, and bicycles were banned in 1964 to allow for thousands of shoppers to stroll down their open-air market. It has become very successful and is now called the Carefree Street. The potential of the Erie Street East plan can, with the addition of the LEED building guidelines, improve the ambiance of the entire Erie Street East corridor, while benefiting the city by reducing energy costs and stormwater discharge through progressive infrastructure designs. A number of Erie Street businesses would like to add outdoor cafes and outdoor shopping areas for their establishments. These additions will not only add a visible attraction for tourists, in the long term, it will assist the city with extra revenue through levied encroachment fees that will be paid to the city by these businesses. With the completion of the La Bella Strada plan and a modest 10% projected increase in tourism, the businesses on Erie Street will be able to create approximately 65 new jobs, while increasing parking revenue for the city by an estimated projection of 25%. An additional benefit, which hasn't been mentioned yet, is the international exposure this LEED for neighborhood development will receive, while becoming a potential model for other Windsor neighborhoods and municipalities to follow. The LEED factor for this project affects not only the city of Windsor, but the country, continent, and the world, because it shows what a community can do when businesses, government, and citizenry work together as a team for the betterment of the city. Another segment of the Erie Street East Improvement Plan, which is starting to become a benchmark in North American city planning, is the use of traffic circles. In the new design, one has been placed at the corner of Parent and Erie Street. Along with the reduction in the speed limit, the traffic circle will have a profound effect on traffic calming and pollution levels. Statistics have supported the use of this method because it significantly lowers the amount of gasoline burned, thereby reducing harmful carbon emissions and energy consumption. One of the more important natural necessities of this beautification program is the use of trees. Trees are an integral part of reaching all these environmental goals. By lining Erie Street with indigenous sustainable trees like pyramidal oaks, we will not only reduce the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and carbon emissions significantly, but the tree canopy will capture and reduce stormwater by nearly 17%. With the proper placement of trees along Erie Street, the shading alone can save commercial and residential structures money by reducing air conditioner usage in the summer months, up to 58%. Tree-lined streets increase real estate value, attract more pedestrians and businesses, and have a higher occupancy rate than streets without trees. An additional focus by the Erie Street BIA will be placed on the use of electric or hybrid vehicles, bicycles, and public transportation, by giving incentives to those individuals who adhere to these energy-saving measures to help us make Erie Street East a cleaner and greener place to visit, play, work, and live. As a part of the greening of Erie Street Phase 2, the roads themselves will be resurfaced with a durable asphalt overlay. This product, used in communities around the world, will allow for less slippage, beautify the streetscape, and also reduce the pavement heat print or heat island effect by using sun-reflecting colored asphalt, which in turn will reduce air conditioning costs for all the structures that line Erie Street. With new global initiatives focusing on community sustainability, the inevitability of governmental regulations and standards are upon us. By using LEED environmentally appropriate designs and criteria, and guiding our communities with progressive, bold moves, the greening of Erie Street East will give Windsor the head start it needs to become internationally known as a more natural, healthier, and self-sufficient city.